Hello everyone, this is Greyshot17 here, bringing you another, new series to Greyshot Productions. This is Civilization 6. It released over, I want to say, a month and a half ago, if not more. But just like any Civ game, you want to have time to get used to the systems, the different, I guess, all the implementations they do with the upgrade or expansion. That's exactly what I wanted to do here. I wanted to give myself enough time to get myself accustomed to this game. And while I'm still not great or fantastic of this game, still haven't used the systems, but we're like, oh my god, Greyshot, you're such a noob. I have beaten the previous game, Civ 5, on the highest difficulty, beaten multiple scenarios on the highest difficulty. So, yeah, I'm just gonna, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start out with Teddy Roosevelt, aka for two reasons. One, America. Two, I actually like Teddy Roosevelt. Actually, as a not a history major, my brother was, and it's funny because he was supposed to do a series on this, but never got around to it. But pretty much as a president and during his time, I kind of like, again, his overgrand. I don't want to say overgrand, but just like his overemphasis on style you kind of get with this guy. So that's what I kind of like. And look at that mustache. You can't deny the mustache. So we're gonna go with him now. Again, with him, you can see here we have, again, combat strength increases for home continent, which is great. +1 appeal to all tiles in city with the national park. That's also great. And Rough Riders, which is awesome. The Rough Riders, which is again a more powerful unit when fighting on hills, lower maintenance costs, which is great. Also, we can see here gains culture for kills on the capital's continent, which is essentially what happened. Again, it kind of did it more of an expansionist during his era, but still was very powerful and very effective. The P-51 Mustang, also really like this. Again, a very, very good fighter, which kind of after his time, but whatever. And the film studio, again, the film studio of America, the 30s, the 40s, even the 20s, technically. You had a lot of emphasis on Hollywood's film studios, which is, I'm glad they showed off here. But anyway, yeah, so I'm going to pick America. Now, I am going, again, with King difficulty. Every time I do a playthrough, I'm hoping to jump it up, but at least for this, I want to do King, and then I'm going to bump it up each time for Emperor, Immortal, and Deity. So we're going to start off with King, and then we're going to keep going off with every new leader. So I also have Shovel, because that way I don't know the map design. There's going to be 8 other civilizations. Of them, I don't know. But we're going to start, and we're going to play, and we're going to see if I can achieve number 1 on the civilization. Now, if you're wondering how am I going to do this, most likely war, and then every so often we'll pick a civilization leader with more unique skill, maybe go diplomacy, or science, or something along those lines, even religion, or I don't know. Pretty much something different each time. But in any case, let's get started.
From the first stirrings of life beneath water, to the great beasts of the Stone Age.
Ah, yes.
To man taking his first upright steps, you have come far. Now begins your greatest quest. From this early cradle of civilization on towards the stars. And so it is upon your broad shoulders, Theodore Roosevelt, to charge forth and lead your people on their great adventure. Use your military might to give the peoples of your homeland the square deal they so desperately deserve. Surely, you will raise America into the limelight and attract visitors from across the oceans just to see your lands. Bully for you, Mr. President.
Oh, what was it? Shoot, I forget his name. Sean Bean, I think. Am I right about that? The guy who is, essentially, if you ever see him as a king, don't expect him to be there for very long, or just as a word of caution.
Greetings, my liege. As your personal advisor, I am qualified to assist you in all matters related to ruling out.
There we go. Now you go away and you leave me alone, alright? Just don't bug me, and I won't bug you. In any capacity, let's see. So we have ourselves a settler. Very nice. We have ourselves a worker. Or not worker. A warrior. Duh. But let's see now. What can I do? Now, let's see, of course. We need a good location. A location to expand upon. So, my guess actually right now would be actually kind of down here. I would like to get on this hilltop. I feel like that would be a good location. And then I could go out in multiple different directions and kind of go for, like, open ocean. I kind of like that for being a port or, like, an area because I love the cliffs. lot of good resources, but I like, let's see, the horses is a good idea for the Rough Riders. Coffee's a good one. Then we can slowly expand. There's a lot of wheat over. Actually, there's a lot of construction here. So yeah, what we're gonna do is we're actually. There's a forest here. Is it a forest hill? I'm actually curious. Are we on a forest hill? That's a forest and hill. So actually, I kind of like being there. That way we can kind of go both ways. So we're gonna be right there, and that way we're also pretty close to each of these major resources, so we don't have to go too far. So there's even is there really elephants? Yeah, because ivory was something America was known for. Yeah, actually that location is near water. Perfect. Perfect. All right, let's go. Now let's choose a production. I personally like to. Wow. Okay, that's quite a bit. Let's see. We want to probably build the monument first, and we could probably with gold production build the rest. Science technology. Right now we have irrigation is a big thing. We have horses. So we're actually gonna kind of go for irrigation right now. Or should I? Actually, no. With the mountains and stone, let's go for mining. That's a way bigger deal, because if we can jumpstart our production, that would be huge. While don't be wrong, that is important. We could easily just get the rice bonus for food and just expand from there. So I'm not too worried about possibly expanding my civilization. Alright, so it looks like we have a more snaky area and a village, which is good. Very good. We can grab that, grab some bonus of some type, similar to Civilization 5. Give you a special ability, and this is, what is this? Foreign trade. Perfect. And early empire, I like that. Like that a lot. Wow, alright, actually jump-started me quite a bit. Alright, I will take it. Actually, can I even... So how much did that do? Okay, so so this is good and this is good. So we actually jump-started all the way. So if we keep going, yeah, that'll definitely help me get to political philosophy very quickly. Alright, so I feel like as America, we should be like Americans and try to do everything in our power to make sure the world bows. I mean, graciously accepts our might in any capacity. Let's keep going. So it looks like we could probably put a city here. I like that, and actually we could probably... I try to put it at least 3 tiles away. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh no, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Kind of here. And if you're wondering, like, Greyshot, why did you do 3, 3? Typically a city will expand 3 by 3, so that's why I don't like putting cities unless it's wow, there's a lot of... Look at all these all these fish. We could have a huge industry going right over there, which would be perfect. Again, a major, awesome addition would be having a great production yard. Man, right? We can put Boston right here. That'd be good for all the fishing. Be great. People adore us. Come for the American fish. We're better than Britain's fish and chips. Absolutely. All right, but anyway, all kidding aside, there is something I do have to worry about. Even though, again, turns are... this is standard. Again, kind of go a little bit, you know, normal speed. I don't want to go too fast. We'll kind of like dragging things out a little more. Makes things a lot more enjoyable. Don't know how long this game will be, though. We shall see.
When you find yourself in a hole...
Mining. Alright, I know. When you find yourself in a hole, dig yourself out. Let's see now. We could go for the pyramids, which I actually kind of want. I kind of like that. Wait, must be built on desert, including floodplains without hills. Are we even near desert? I don't think we are near desert. I don't think that's a thing. Wait, unless there's grasslands. No, we don't. Okay, so at least with that, we can at least, you know, get all this rock. But right now, I feel like irrigation is probably where we're going to go. So we're going to go pottery and then irrigation. Oh, that's cool. And again, with pottery, we get a little bit more, you know, food and housing. And then with the irrigation, we get access to coffee. Because, you know, that's going to really help us out, having... Oh, no. That's not a good sign. Barbarians. Well, that'll keep our fighters awake. So, big issue. Barbarians. Not a great thing to find, honestly. But, positive note, it's not all bad. Because, again, we do get a bonus of attack. So, I assume... Yeah, okay, so we're not too bad, even though technically they have better equipment. They have way better equipment than we do. So, again, we have... What is that? Okay, we have like, it looks like Mad Max type people with. Are you freaking? We have arc weaponry. We have basic arc. We have a stone that is literally tied to a stick. That is our main weapon. A proto hatchet of sorts. All right, so let's see. Am I on? You know what? I'm gonna say, am I on an island? And then literally regret saying that. So I will not say that. All right, let's keep going down. Main production or main focus. Let's see, with purchase with gold. Okay, so we can purchase a warrior coming up. That would probably be helpful. Actually, or a slinger, one of the two. I'm thinking of possibly doing a slinger, or possibly just do long range and slowly beat them
Enacting
up.
new policies in our government can be of great benefit.
It is not wisdom.
I thought I shut you up. Anyway, so let's go here. Let's open this big tree, and let's go to jump. Try to rush there, because we want that. And that'll kind of give a lot of good stuff, honestly. Let's see. Foreign trade's good, but right now we don't have anyone to trade with. Craftsmanship's good. But again, a lot of this stuff is the basic stuff. Really don't care about mysticism in the beginning, and military tradition don't really honestly care. At this moment, I should say. At this moment. So let's see. I kind of want the, again, a double recon or this. I kind of want the extra thing for fighting. And I'd rather go faith and gold. That way I can confirm I get a religion. Because I kind of want to get religion, honestly. That's kind of a big deal in this game. If there's only so much, there's only so many religions in this world. I'm assuming there's 4, right? There's four religions. I don't know. All right. Let's go 4. 4 religions and 8 different civilizations. I'm one of them. So I want to make sure I jump up on
I thought
religion.
Clay must feel happy in.
So I actually get something. Now, it's not all bad, you know, if we don't get religion. You know, America is built out of multiple different religions. Here, let's get a scout unit up so we can try to go scouting, of course. Anything over here? Is this really an island? Like, don't get me wrong, I think this would be a great location because, as of all American cities, there's an American city next to a jungle. Absolutely. That was a thing. Oh, hello. Get through the jungle and you find some silver. I like this. But I find a good sea location there. Again, we could use this to make long-term development for universities. So that's a great sign. Again, we'll just a little bit more scouting. I'm going to try to get the scout to pretty much go down here. And then once he does, I'm going to send up here. It looks like that's going to be the main obstacle or the main thing stopping us from expanding north. But like I said, we don't really have to worry because we have a great expansion location to the west of Washington and also to the southeast of Washington, which is perfect. So right now, again, with the scout, we can kind of observe the land a lot quicker. Oh, shoot. Okay.
Every nation lives by exchanging.
That's great. That's great. Now let me exchange arms against this guy. Now again, you might say, "Oh, look at the cute dog." No. So with that blinking red light saying he spotted a city, if they report that to the Barbarian HQ, we're gonna have a lot of barbarians on our hands very quickly. So let's deal with that as soon as possible. Now again, I only have 1 warrior, and it's in Civ 6. It's very easy.
Reconnaissance units.
Oh my god, I thought I shut you up. Hold on. Options. Where is it? No. Disable. Confirm. Return the game. Stop talking. I'm sorry if anyone likes her, but she will not be talking through the remainder of this game. At least while I am here. Now, again, let's try to get, let's see, what would be better? Warrior or slinger? We'll get, actually, you know what? We'll build a slinger, but we'll purchase a warrior. Yeah, we'll purchase a warrior next turn. Because we're probably going to need that quicker. And that way I have a good frontline unit. Now, again, I'm not going to be able to chase down the scout. There's no way. So let's try to make sure I get in some decent cover with the trees. Just hold myself down so when they attack, I have a good defensive location. Or wait for them to make a huge mistake and flank them in the forest. So that way they can't, you know, run away. Now again, let's build or buy that warrior. I don't mind using money for that because again, kind of have to. So it looks like there's not much down here. Looks like that was the end. So, not really a good expansion idea here. Again, one here and one down here is what we probably want to do. How do you... Why is your horseman bear... You know what? I don't care. I'm going to kill it. And I am going to chase you down. Don't know why there was a horseman barely alive, but I'm assuming not good things? Or another civilization was under attack. I don't know if barbarians can take units. I don't think they can. I know Germans can take barbarian encampments and use them, but again, that's because, for those who don't know, but Germany has a history of barbaric nature. Not, I mean, I don't mean actual like terror. I mean like they were actually barbarians. Like if you, a great example is if you ever watched the movie Gladiator. There's a reason why the Romans are fighting in Germany. Is because that was a major standing point. Let's see, major victory. Sure. Yeah, right. Well, let's hold until our other guys start coming up. That way we can get some better support. I don't want to, again, right now fight and then have this guy flank me and do a lot of damage. Let's not do that. So, honestly, what we're going to do is we're going to wait. We're going to get some more men, and we're going to counter. Once that happens, I'm going to build a builder as soon as this is done so we can get some of that construction going and also some of the extra food, which is good because right now we have 4 tiles. Again, 4 population. Every time you increase population is a new tile they use, which is huge. So if we can try to get that tile system going, let's try to get here to kind of stop them and heal. And he's going to be unable to move, so let's just heal. Kind of surround the horsemen. If they try to escape, they're gonna have a slow movement, which we'll see what happens. Actually, you know what? I would like a sea location right there, or like an out. I don't know. That kind of looks like an amazing spot for just like a port, especially like right down there. Like, this would be a great port location, but I feel like Washington can just make a port after 3 tiles right there, especially because I like the cliffs. That's a really cool setting. So yeah, they're sending horsemen. And if you don't know about this game, there's something very unique about this game. Unlike Civilization 5, which barbarians can be very annoying, but they're manageable. They are pretty manageable. This game, it's like, oh no. No, you like barbarians? You want to deal with barbarians? Well, good luck. We up the difficulty with them just to make things better for you. Hope you guys enjoy. Thanks. And everyone's like, wait, what? No. Yeah, so now we have barbarians, which are a lot more aggressive and a lot smarter. Not great, because late game, of course, they don't really stack up. But early game, they do pose a serious threat, and it's a nice challenge.
The man who has grit enough to bring...
Alright, so that's irrigation. We have that. Sorry if I skipped it. I'm just trying to get through this for the battle. Move this guy up for support. We got the scout unit down so they can stop reporting in on a location. We also got a free dog. Eureka, your bronze working has achieved. Alright, great. I'm assuming because of victory. Let's hold, and heal. Choose research. Now, we could go with the holy site, or we could go with a heavy chariot. Let's see, we could go with the watermill. Now, we could also go with writing. We could try to go for a library and a campus. Now, do we want to keep... So the question is, what do we want? We have a heavy production focus with the horses and, again, with all this and a little bit of food. Or do we want to jump into more of a religious focus? But for religion, I don't necessarily think that would be the best idea. Because as you can see, it's not exactly, doesn't gain a lot of stuff right there. Bronze working, again, is more defensive. Let's see, what else do we have? Sailing would eventually leave us to a harbor. So what could we do? Now, animal husbandry, we do need horses. That is something we do need. So what we could do is try to go for this to get for this, and again, maybe not care. But as you can see, it's like recommended. Well, hey, you should go for astrology. You know, try to go for religion. And we kind of do want a religion of sorts. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go for the religion. Then I'm going to go for animal husbandry. And I'm going to jump for religion. Because we don't want to be too far behind technology-wise. But I feel like, again, getting religion will be crucial for us to have a decisive advantage against an AI. Which I don't think will be incredibly tough. But I do think will be a most likely a challenge, especially we have Gandhi. Because most likely they're gonna. From what I've seen, Gandhi is still Gandhi, which is great. Don't change Gandhi. Gandhi's great how he is. We want a nuclear happy psychopath, and we will get a nuclear happy psychopath. Alright, so let's keep this guy here, because again, we don't know what's coming. Although, you know what, I could probably take a hit. Let's try to hurt those archers. Now, it is weird to have archers on horseback. Barbarian horse archer. Alright. But we'll see how that goes. I just think of what's her name? Oh God, the horse civ. I don't mean whore. I mean horse. Literally, her special ability is she produces one horse. She gets a bonus one. So yeah, it's kind of annoying in that regard. Let's see here. We could go major victory, or we could go with a range attack. Range attack's good. We'll do that. I love how we're like, yes, let's throw rocks with little, like, yeah, let's throw rocks at him, and it hurts horses. Why not? Sure. That's a thing. Anyway, that kills the horse guy over here. Now let's come down here and try to flank the barbarian horse archer. Make sure they can't escape or go down south and make a new encampment. Promotion available. That's perfect. Now, let's send the scout up north and see what's going on. Not much, but at least if he retreats, he'll be slowed down. So, positive. Overall, doing pretty good in the beginning. Oh, here comes more. Where are you getting all
Without
these men?
craftsmanship, inspiration is a mere reed shaken in the wind.
Alright, I let that one play out. And let's see. So again, we got a new ability, and with that, I think we should be able to change the Civ tree, or we technically should. It should eventually give us the ability to. Unless it's not really useful. I mean, to be fair, right now I don't want to change it until we get the upgrade. So let's see. Let's kill the horse archer. That's important. Let's get this guy an upgrade, which would be melee and ranged units or defending against range attacks. Right now, I feel like having a defense against range attacks would probably be a best thing. So we're going to do that. We're going to have this person on defense. And we're going to end our turn. Now, again, we should be able to get that granary up, which should help us. And then after the granary, we're going to get a builder. So that way we can jumpstart production and also food. And with the animal astrology and the animal husbandry. Oh my god, if I can talk. We should be in a good position. Let's just fortify. We're in a good position to have a nice little expansion and keep our country. Technically, yeah, our country growing. I also love how, again, we're technically Washington, D.C., and yeah. It's like, of course, Washington, D.C. has to have, you know, the Washington Monument. Even though that's just a normal monument, it is now forever known as the Washington Monument. Now, right now we're down on amenities. Okay, that's bad, because we're growing too much. We need to grab some special stuff, but we will. We're going to grab the coffee, and coffee's great. And right now I'm not too worried about amenities, simply because of the fact that, again, this is something eventually we're going to have anyway. So let's once again go into defense. Like, we are going to get it. If we were in a situation where I couldn't get any more, I'd be a lot more worried. I'd be very worried. Alright, let's move her here. We'll move this person here. Let's try to get this person out of there and try to expand and see what's here. So right now, it looks like we may be landlocked. Right now, the only places to go is north. And I don't know how far north is. Judging by the climate, I would say we're more likely in the center portion of this map, because it's a lot more tropical. There's a lot of grasslands. I don't see any snow or tundra, nor desert. So my assumption would be deserts. But we do have a lot of jungle and stuff like that. So my only, and again, this will sound stupid, but my only idea from where we would be if there's tropical stuff here. Alright, combat strength when occupying district of 4. Yeah, tough land unit increase. Let's pull. Oh, shoot. Okay. No problem. Let's bring up the warriors to support. And actually, let's come back around and steal that encampment. So now that way that we don't have more troops coming in. Perfect. That was a great flank. Plus, most likely they might go for him. They might go for this guy, but they can't go for both. So that's good. I'll at least, you know, I'll be covered essentially. So let's hit next turn. So it looks like we successfully defeated the barbarians. They were stupid enough to leave their encampment. And we managed to take it. Now again, this is a risky move for the barbarians, and they can do it. Most likely they actually like to defend, but if they can try to kill a unit or hurt a unit, they will try to push. Now, unfortunately, it looks like I may lose my, my slinger. There he goes. But again, he was throwing pebbles. Let's be very clear. We don't need a guy throwing pebbles. We need a guy who can throw arrows or shoot arrows. That's the kind of person we need. Now, I am kind of scared because most likely, yeah, there's an encampment down in the forest. Not forest. Oh, here we go. Jakarta. Cool. We get, anyway. So we'll have to deal with that later. But on the positive note, very positive, we now met a new city-state, Jakarta, and we get envoys. So you have earned 1 envoy for meeting them there. That's great. And for those envoys, you get bonuses here. So it's a new city-state system. So every so often, I'll get points, and then after so many points, I'll get an envoy. And I can boost that envoy in many different directions, so I can pick a different city-state. For here, I can just keep increasing it to where it's like more gold, and then a lot of gold, as long as if I have the most envoys. And you can see here the envoy system, so I eventually can keep increasing it, which is pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. I will probably get an ability that allows me to boost that, but we shall see. Alright, new city-state quest. Actually, what is that quest? Quest it is construct an encampment district, of course. We could do that, and that would, I guess, allow us free stuff, which is good. Now, is an encampment something we're probably going to get? Yes, I absolutely believe it, because it's great for defense, and it actually provides not only a support structure, but another area in which the yep, they're going to retreat, and there's no way I'm going to be able to get back there in time. So we're going to have to deal with more barbs. Great. After this, we'll probably have to change it from animal husbandry to something a little different. Most likely, we're going to have to change it to something with more war in it, like better units. Because, again, we can't exactly fight barbarians with warriors forever. They will keep adapting. They will keep advancing. Alright, so not much up north. But, a couple warriors can hold them off. And as we can see, did a fine job. Now, unfortunately, the Pelter guy didn't last very long. But, hey, you win some, you lose some, but still, we won something. Alright, let's quickly go over here, see what's over. Oh, hello. There's some crab. That's good. That's very good. Let's move over here. Plenty of room to expand, so most likely we're going to have some type of sneaky colony. But again, another great location to expand to. Got some more elephant. We got some great stone. Also, great locations. My only concern... Okay, we're at the end, so actually, kind of looks like a hand. You can see here, like, a grip, sort of, kind of. Maybe that's me. Kind of looks like a hand of sorts. More like actually a monkey's paw, kind of. That or a cartoon with three fingers instead of 4. For some reason. I don't know why that's a thing. I don't know why. Let's get a builder going. Yeah, builder. And that we can grab some coffee. For you, we need you to come back for defense. And you just stay there and help defend. And unfortunately, with encampment in jungle, it's going to make it a lot more difficult for us to deal with. But luckily, at least with Jakarta up here, most likely he's going to be clearing out. He or she, I don't know who the head of there is, but they're going to be clearing out a lot of barbarians. So hopefully that keeps the barbarians away from us in the north. Alright, so we keep going a little bit more. Not much. Are we actually in... These are just grasslands, aren't they? It's just plains. I think they're just plains. I mean, I don't mind, but it's definitely a weird thing where it looks like we have more life down here, and the more we go north, the warmer it is. So that actually kind of...
A physician without a knowledge of astrology has no right to call himself a physician.
Kind of makes me feel like we're kind of like south of the equator than north. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be dead wrong. I could very easily be wrong. But that's where I'm thinking, because I'm not... There's a mountain. great, we found a mountain. But I'm not seeing necessarily a lot of, yeah, I'm not seeing a lot more expansion up north, which could mean we're on an island. I don't know. So anyway, let's try to kill that guy. Yeah, focus on killing him. Research-wise, let's get better units. Spearman's a good one. But let's see, they get 25 strength. The chariot gets 28, plus movement speed increase. So, we could go for that, or for bronze working. We have the upgrade for bronze working, so we're actually going to do that. Plus, with the encampment stuff, that'll be perfect. And then after this production, we're probably going to go for a holy site. Or Stonehenge. Get a free profit. Yeah, we're probably going to do that. Stonehenge might be good, because that way you can jumpstart our religion. It's just something we need. Something we really need. It would take a lot of time, but again, with that builder, we can quickly grab a lot of resources to kind of help boost our production for something as large as that. So let's jump here. Let's go on defense a little bit, so that way we're okay. We're just going to put you on automation. That way I don't have to keep jumping after you. A lot of crab, so maybe we can use the AI. Yep, look, there's the north. So again, well, no, actually it was completely wrong. Alright, don't know why it's barren. I figure you figure the more north you got, the more plentiful it would be. But no. Huh. Alright. Or at least you would see snow, but that's not the case. Because, I mean, figure, like, we're at a location right now where technically it would be like Northern America, like Canada. So I'm kind of surprised we're not seeing a lot of snow, but that's just me. Alright, so let's go defense here. Love my cat just watching, just, of course, just being like, very observant, trying to figure out what's okay. So, good news. Killed the scout before they got back, I think. So, bad news. We're in open territory versus a three-way. And no one likes a three-way. At least not these barbarians. My warriors against the barbarians. If I could talk. But in any case, I'm going to pretty much end it on that three-way. But otherwise, tune in next time to where we continue to pretty much explore this vast area. We finish up the builder and most likely go into more of a spiritual awakening for our country. And continue our campaign against the barbarians. But in any case, it's been Greyshot17. I want to thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and I also want to thank my Patreon supporters like Leo, Chris, Tim, and Sean. Otherwise, it's been, of course, Greyshot17. I'll see you guys next time.